out here in Whittier Narrows. My family decided to have a little get together, and I thought no better perfect time to try this little thing out. So I've been using it and it's been working. It works really good. It's comfortable. It's not as fast as the other one, since this is a 36 volt system, but it's to have a safe little mini bike. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, the other one goes probably 50 miles per hour and it's sketchy, but if you want something kind of like a little mini bike to get around, if you're going camping and if you're going to the park, kind of like right now, it's a pretty good I think it's a pretty good alternative. And you have the option of swapping it out later on. If I'll show it to you guys. Probably in the future, definitely gonna make one with suspension. Because as of for now, this is what it looks like. It's not done. I brought it to try it out, see if anything slips, or see how it behaves. That's why I brought it, because that's the real way to try it out, to beat these things up and see what they do. Definitely need handle grips. Right away, a couple of my family members rode it and they're like, hey, you need the handle grips on this thing. So yeah, that's one. Same thing with the kickstand. I definitely need a kickstand. But yeah, overall it performs really good. I'm happy with it. The big tires really make a big difference. They make the ride a lot smoother. And I'm gonna figure something out with the backlight. This one's probably gonna get drilled out in case, so you can have the option, whoever gets it, or so I can have the option of putting a flag out here in case I use it on the street. So I can have like a little flag out here so people can see me, and so I can have light mounts in case. I mean, like I said, I want people to personalize this thing, be able to personalize it however they want. So if they want to put 2 tail lights, 3 tail lights, whatever they want to do on the back. Also in the future, I am going to design a little trailer, so you could tow your kids around with it, your dog, anything, or say you go to Pomona Swap Meet or any other spot, so you could use it. Same with the front headlights. You could I'm gonna design it with light brackets. So say you don't want to use these classical headlights, you want to put some like LED lights on there, make it look a little different. Like I said, I want people to be able to personalize these things however they want. The base, I think I am gonna sell them just bare aluminum, and if people want to get them powder coated, that's gonna be on them. So yeah, I'm probably gonna just leave them bare aluminum and then have people, unless it's a special order and somebody wants me to do that to theirs, in case they order a complete assembled set. At first I was pretty bummed with the 36 volt system, but I do got to think about that it is half the power of the other one. I'm used to 72 volt systems, and those things are torquey and they just want to rip off your legs when you hit that throttle. This one doesn't. This one's more mellow. It takes off. It does have power, probably max speed. I think on this bike's probably, I say 20 miles per hour, 25, which is more than enough to get around, I think. But it is good to know that you have that juice on your fingertip to go faster in case you need to pass somebody or you know. But I guess like I said, for like a little family bike, I think, or like a bike to get around the campsite or any other, like the park, you don't want to go 50 miles per hour on these trails because you'll probably get hurt. So, but I think this is pretty good. I don't know if I mentioned on the video, but I did put they're parallel but in series. So this specific bike or this setup, you could run the bike with only 2 batteries. And you have the option of putting 2 batteries or taking it off and taking 2 off, or putting 4 on for more range. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update on where I'm at on this thing. Still, like I said, somebody on YouTube commented that I should put the wires in the beams, and I was thinking about that, but I think that's a really good idea. I'm gonna do that with this one. Hide everything, make everything super clean. Same with the throttle here. Run the wires through the tubes and clean it up. Just make it look super clean. So you could just see the batteries, motor, and that's it. A couple measurements are gonna change. That's why I assemble things. The bracket behind here, I'm gonna have to redesign it. I'm gonna have to redesign a couple things, but overall, it worked out quite well. This one, I might rethink this setup. It looks cool. It works. It functions right. But I'm just scared that this is aluminum. I got them on Amazon, and I'm just scared that they might strip. So probably that specific part, I am gonna make it out of metal. I am looking at different alternatives as far as the motors go, and there's one, I think it's a flip ski motor. I gotta double check on that, but there's another system that I do want to try out on this. Same with the controller. I do want to try out different motors. When this thing doesn't have the batteries, it weighs about 40 pounds. But I know if I put like the skateboard motors, those little guys, they're torquey, they have a lot of power, and I'm sure they'll work quite well on this because they're light. So the whole frame will be super light to throw behind your SUV, or I mean, like I said, I want people to be able to carry this in their SUVs or vans without a hassle. And like I said, the handlebars, you're able to fold them in, get them out of the way. The pegs, you're able to throw them out. Obviously the batteries, they're not gonna be there, and if you want to keep them in there, all you have to do is tension this bottom section and they stay up there. And just to make the footprint a little bit smaller, so for storage, for transportation, for all that. Yeah, I just want to give you guys a little update on what's going on. I figured that out. That was giving me a hard time, this cog gear. I was able to machine it and make it fit on there. But I probably on the 70, if somebody orders a 72 volt system, I am going to keep the chain on here, because I don't think this belt's rated for that much torque. Even with this motor, it tends to skip on the belt, and I'm scared that it might strip these little teeth off. So for this, I think for this system's okay. It saves on weight and it's less noisy. But if I throw a 72 volt system on the future ones, I'm probably gonna keep the chain system on it, just because it's metal. It's a little bit more. It's stronger than this guy, than the cog belt system on there. But yeah, this is it. We're getting there. We'll take orders pretty soon. We're almost there. I see the finish line, so I'll announce it on my Instagram page at _Dingo. So I'll probably post it there when I take orders, or when I start taking orders. There will be a waiting list. I do have quite a bit of people that want one already, so I am gonna make I'm probably gonna do a waiting list, just to have so you guys can have an idea of when you guys are gonna get your bike. I was hoping to have them before Christmas, because I know a lot of people want to give them to their loved ones, but just like I said, I don't want to take this out and have it break on them, or have it break on whoever buys it, or I want to get all the little flaws dialed in before I at least to the best of my abilities, before I start selling them to the public. But yeah, and once again, thanks for all the feedback that you guys, and all the love that you guys have been giving me. It's really pushing me to making more of these, and to keep going on this little project. Even though I was excited before, because it does look cool, I'm excited even more. I'm excited even more even now. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.